What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have like and sub, and let's get into this. One of my favorite fan films ever, and I've reacted to it on the channel, is Batman Dead End by Sandy Collora. It's, of course, Batman in the classic black and gray style, hunting the Joker, and then, well, I mean, surprise, Predator and Alien shows up. It's done perfectly. It sounds just like the movies and the sound effects and the music and everything. And it was done as a pitch to get him the Batman films. And he did another pitch, and that was Batman and Superman's World Finest. It's a 3-minute trailer for the movie that he wanted to do, Batman and Superman. We're going to watch that, but I noticed a year ago I commented, legit, this is all they had to do. And here, Montauk Films, this is actually the director, Sandy Collora, a friend of Chris Gore. We talked about him on Film Threat. He says, I pitched them. They were not interested. Talking about WB. It's the antithesis of what they do, like overspend, overdesign, overdo every aspect of the process. And that's why the budgets are so huge. They make their rubber suits and crazy gadgets, cars, and CG so they can give people jobs and spend the money. So when a dozen people make something like this so effortlessly and so simple, and they can't get their heads around it. I'm not saying what they do isn't good or has its place, but I've always looked at these films like comic books. Different artists drew the same characters in different stories with different looks and styles. Why can't they do the same with the films? And I just responded, hey, I'd love to talk to him sometime. So it'd be great. Maybe we can get him on Late Night with the Gooch or something, or Badgercast. Anyway, okay, let me max screen that. Let me do this. I'm a professional. So here is Sandy Collora's pitch for a Batman Superman film. He used the same actor for Batman, bodybuilder and actor Clark Bartram, who is a great Batman. And then I think you're going to recognize who he got to play Superman. All right. If only. And yes, I prefer my Superman to look that big.
For every force of good in the world, there is evil.
Innocent people will die. Every war has its casualties, Clark.
Now, the fate of the world will once again rest on the shoulders of Krypton's last son.
I mean, come on.
But this is one battle he will not fight alone.
Alec Ross.
Where have you been? Everyone's freaking out. We're on the street. Someone saw Batman last night.
Not now, Jimmy.
Wait, I want you on that Batman story right away. Olsen, get in here.
That's all we need is that masked lunatic running around the streets of Metropolis.
Bruce Wayne.
There's something about him.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Why don't you trust me? You let people get...
And see, that's how easy it is to do the white eyes on Batman, where you can see ever just so much of the irises underneath.
You're too close. I can't risk that. That's the difference between you and me.
Superman?
Yes?
It'd be nice to see you sometime.
I want 2 birds taken out with 1 stone. You have 3 days. So a new partnership between LexCorp and Wayne Industries.
Smallville, are you jealous?
That suit isn't even there, apparently. They just CGI'd that over. Remember, this is like 20 years ago that this came out originally, 2001, so over 20 years ago. Oh, I'm old.
Oracle, I've got a situation here. You're gonna break into the White House.
Just another building, Clark. 2 more guards, 2 more locks.
Where's Bruce?
I love that, the jumping in public.
He doesn't talk much, does he?
He's a strong, silent type.
Me? I'm just a country boy.
Where's the kryptonite?
I know all about your secret romance.
He'll come for me when he...
And when he does, he will die. What have you unleashed, Luther?
Say goodnight, Big Blue.
Perfection. Perfection. Oh, if only. Let me go into that timeline. And yeah, this is Sandy Collora. I'm waiting so you can see this. Of course, they had to do this so they didn't get sued. And unfortunately, he did not get the movie. But when you're wondering, how did they do the flying scene? They literally just had him on top of a truck as they drove around. But like, yeah, this is what I want. This is my Superman that I need. David Corn Sweat. We'll see. Yeah, well, that's what that is. Shout out to Sandy Collora for finally responding to my comment. Montauk Films, a year old, but hey, he did respond. That was a good. That was a good one. And yeah, they overspin, they overthink. Just had Bo DeMeo on Diabolical Souls, and that's basically what he said. They overthink, they overspend, and it's far easier than they tried to make it out to be. So yeah, let me know what you think of all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub if you have done that. Thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.